Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that will really interest anyone who has pets, because it's about communicating with animals, both in dreams and in real life. Of course, there are always people who will say that it's impossible to communicate with animals, that dogs just go woof woof and cats just go meow. And that's it. Well, no. There have always been people who were able to communicate with animals directly while awake. Solomon, Pythagoras, and Saint Francis of Assisi, who were able to do it. And even today, even in the West, there are still people who are able to communicate with animals and even make a profession out of it. We have a great example of this in Cinema with the movie, The Horse Whisperer, where Robert Redford plays the role of a whisperer. He speaks to the ear of a horse traumatized by an accident. And in this way, he manages to help it. Whisper communicator. That's what we call nowadays people who are able to communicate directly with animals. In the waking state, let me tell you, that's an extremely rare ability. But the good news is that all of us, without exception, are able to communicate with animals in the dream state. And why is that? Because in the dream state, we speak like animals do. In fact, our double, our astral body that moves through the world of dreams, communicates in the same way as animals do. Not with sounds or cries if you think we can't talk to animals. No, in the astral world, in the world of dreams, communication happens mainly through images, mixed with emotions, sensations, vibrations, and energy. This is the preferred way of communicating for animals both when they're awake and also in dreams. That's why people say there was a golden age when humans and animals were able to understand each other. That golden age still exists even now, in dreams sometimes. So in dreams, you can communicate with your animals very naturally, and everyone does it, especially those who sleep with animals in their room, those who have their cat or their dog on their bed when they sleep, often have dreams in which their animals come communicate with them. But very often in the morning, they don't remember. They don't realize that the people they saw in the form of someone coming to talk to them were actually just because the morning brain, the brain of our conscious life, has rearranged the information so that it is, in most cases, acceptable to our waking mind. So often in dreams, animals appear as people, which means that, in essence, people who remember their dreams ask themselves, but who is this character who often comes to talk to me in my dreams? I feel like I know them very well, like I'm very close to them, but I just can't put a name to this individual. Well, often it's none other than the cat or the dog sleeping next to the dreamer. And there you have it. I still have so many things to tell you about this fascinating topic. And for all those who are interested and want to dig deeper into the subject, you can go download an article that goes into much more detail about this on my website. That's it. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you very soon. For more videos about dreams, goodbye and see you soon.